5 Points Bank, the better bank. By High Street Insurance Partners, looking out for you. By Highland Dairy, locally made, naturally delicious. By Mammoth Sports Construction, do something big. By Mary Lanning Healthcare, your care, our inspiration. By Pepsi, delicious, refreshing Pepsi. And by the Runza Restaurants, homemade, fresh. Hastings College basketball is also brought to you in part by Bob Sass Flowers, Family Medical Center, Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, 2nd Street Slammer, by the Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center, by B&B Cleaning, and by Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning.
Back here at Lynn Farrell Arena, Marcus Metcalf with you. We'll get you starting lineups here. First for the Dakota Westland Tigers, a 5'11 freshman out of Haiti, South Dakota, number 2, Easton Neuendorf. A 6-foot junior out of North Sioux City, South Dakota, number 3, Randy Rosenquist Jr. A 6'5 forward out of Carthage, Texas, number 4, Anthony Riggins. A 6'4 forward out of Mitchell, South Dakota, number 13, Steele Morgan. And at guard, a 6 more from Lake Norden, South Dakota, number 20, Tyson Stevenson. And the starting lineup for your Hastings College Broncos. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore out of Auburn, Nebraska, number 4, Maverick Binder. A 5'10 guard, senior guard out of Glendale Heights, Illinois, number 10, Deron Hall. 6-foot junior guard out of Omaha, number 12, Ben Bedreau. 6'7 forward out of Lafayette, Colorado, number 42, Owen Wright. And a 6'3 senior from Wahoo, Nebraska, number 52, Miles Simon. 8C wearing the all whites, trimmed out in crimson. Dakota Westland wearing the all blacks, black top, black pants, trimmed in white. As we're ready to get set for some basketball here. Game number 2 as HC will win the tip, and that's going to be Bedreau with it as HC is getting ready to go on offense. Bedreau over here to Hall in the far corner, or near corner. Still looking, going over here to Bedreau. Bedreau going up to the free throw line. That ball was tipped, and that's going to be Dakota Wesleyan ball. And that's going to go to Neuendorf. Neuendorf with it. Neuendorf back over here to Morgan. Now over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist with it, working left side. Now back up top. Now back over here to Neuendorf. Now over here, Rosenquist. Rosenquist with it. Now looking underneath, and that's going to be a turnover. HC with it, going the other way. Hall with it, far corner. Going over here to Simon. Simon with it. Now over here to Hall. Hall with it, looking left side, nothing there. About three-pointer for Simon. That's going to be an air ball, and that's going to be out of play. That's going to be a turnover number 1 for the Broncos. 20-minute halves here for the men's contest. No quarters. As Neuendorf gets over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist with it, right side. Stops his dribble, back over here to Neuendorf. Neuendorf back up top. Now Rosenquist working back right side. Neuendorf going to drive the lane. He's going to try and do a reverse layup. That's going to be no good, and that's going to be rebounded here by Maverick Binder. Binder with it. Now gets it up to Bedreau. Bedreau with it. Bedreau now gives it off to Wright. Wright with it. Wright getting defended. And it's going to be foul on the play. That's going to go on Morgan. Morgan's first, team's first. Morgan was a little too much body. That's going to be a foul on Morgan. Bedreau with it. Going to hand it in. And he is. He's going to go over to Simon, almost stolen. Over here to Binder. Binder looking middle. Now he's going to go outside. Go over here to Bedreau. He's going to try and get a layup and good. Ben Bedreau with it. First points of the ball game go to the Broncos. With it. They're going from my right to my left. Dakota Westland. Hastings going to go from my left to my right as I see things. With it. Dakota Westland. That's Neuendorf, and he's going to get fouled and in one. It's going to count. Neuendorf, and it's going to be a foul called on Miles Simon. That's going to be his first, team's first. It's going to be a 3-point play here for Neuendorf if he can sink this free throw. Shot up there by Neuendorf, and that's going to be good. 3-point play. HC with it. That's Deron Hall. Now over here to right. Now back up top to Bedreau with a 15-footer, no good. That ball's going to be rebounded by Dakota Wesleyan. That's going to be a drive to the lane, but that's going to be blocked. Riggins going for it, and he gets the ball deflected away from him. That's going to be out of play, but it's going to be Dakota Wesleyan ball. Dakota Wesleyan now with the throw-in. Gets it up top. Going to go with it. That's going to be Stevenson. Stevenson getting pressured by Bedreau. Hangs onto it. Backs up top here to Neuendorf. Neuendorf with it. He's going to pull back up for a three. Beauty. Neuendorf with 6 points now in the ball game. Alone 6 points for the Tigers. Deron Hall now with it up top. Now we're here to Maverick Binder. Binder up top to Bedreau. Over to Hall. Hall now to Wright. Wright going to try and do a little spin around jumper. That ball is not going to fall, and that's going to be a Dakota Wesleyan rebound. They're with it. And that's going to be Rosenquist. Hands it off to Neuendorf, and he's going to lay that up good. 8-2 now, Dakota Wesleyan. As Bedreau's with it, now gets over to Hall. Hall with it, now waiting. Over here to Binder in the left corner, off the iron. That's going to be a foul. It's going to be called on Owen Wright. That's going to be his first foul. Should be team foul number 2. Neuendorf with it, excuse me. Going to be a shot over here, passes it off. Going to be shot up, no good. That was Stevenson. Rebound by HC. Hall now with it. Hall looking up and up. Finds Bedreau. Now over here to Simon. Simon going down low. He's looking for Micah Hendricks. That's going to be going to be fouled on the play. It's going to be fouled. Called on Jaden Amiot. That's going to be his first. First foul there on Amiot. That's going to be his first. Team second. Now they're going to throw it clear back in backcourt. Not it over and back. As it's Simon with it. Simon over here to Hall. Hall with it. Or excuse me, that is Deron Hall. Hall puts it up, and he's not going to get it. He almost gets his own rebound. It's going to be no good. Going to go over here to the right side. That's going to be Stevenson. Going to be off the iron. No good for a three. Hall with it. Now gets it off. He's off to Hendricks. Now back up here to Hall. Hall left side. Hall going to try and find somebody looking for Hendricks, and he got it. As that ball is going to be deflected, it's going to go out of play, and that's going to be a turnover. Waiting for the throw in here. We're going to get it. As it's going to be Bedreau with it. Bedreau dribbling up the middle, going up the right side, getting over here to Simon. Simon on the right wing. Simon with it, picks up his dribble, waiting for some help. He does, and there's Bedreau with it. He's going to try and drive lane, no hack, but picks up by Simon. He's going to put it back up good. Hendricks with another 2 points. That's 6 in the ball game for the Broncos. 5 minutes down here in the first half. But Neuendorf with it. He's going to drive the lane. It's going to fall in good. He has all 10 points for the Tigers, Neuendorf. Bedreau with it. Can try and find baseline, but good defense there by Dakota Wesleyan. Now over here to Hall. Now over here to Simon. He steps out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover. And we're going to have a media timeout here. Dakota Wesleyan leads 10-6 over HC as you're listening to Bronco basketball here on Extreme Sports 2.
Mary Lanning picks out people that are going to help support our mission and our values here at Mary Lanning. They want to recruit people that are continue to make us a strong organization and continue to provide that exceptional patient care.
There are people all around me constantly to support me in my personal life, but also in my career. People are always advocating for me to grow and to learn.
We're two sisters here that believe in Mary Lanning and the mission and values here, and we're going to continue to support this community for as long as we can.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Check it out.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Back out of the timeout here as the Broncos trail the Tigers 10-6. 14:38 left in this first half. As Dakota Wesleyan now with it. Wanted a foul call, nothing done. Neuendorf with it. He's going to give it off to Riggins. Now to Neuendorf. As they're going to caught in the corner. Neuendorf's going to try a thing from way downtown. It's going to be off the mark. No good. Going to be a three-pointer here from HC. Beauty. Ben Boudreau with it. First three of the ball game. 10-9. Over here left side, that's Riggins. Riggins with a three off the iron, no good, but an offensive rebound. Back up top now was Neuendorf with it. He's going to try and drive lane. Nope, stuffed. Back left side. Back down here to Riggins. Riggins, double team. It's going to be a shot up here for Rosenquist, and he buries it. Three-pointer for Rosenquist. His first points of the ball game. You can see with it, that's Boudreau working the point. Over here to Maverick Binder. Now left side. With it is Podol with it, and that's going to be a turnover. Go to Wesleyan the other way. It's going to be jump shot, going to be up the iron. No good by Rosenquist. Brought down by Podol. That's going to be HC possession now. Boudreau with it. Now we're here to Maverick Binder on the right wing. Down over here to Hendricks. Hendricks is going to try and go one-on-one. Jump shot, no good. Defensive rebound by Dakota Wesleyan. They're going to go the other way. Neuendorf with it. Working middle. Over here to Riggins. Now right side to Oberfeld. Into the ball game for Dakota Wesleyan. Riggins with it. He's going to try and get the contact, but he's going to get called with travel. We're going to have a sub coming in. It's going to be Andrew Unan, the 6'5 junior out of Calabasas, California. Looks like it's going to be Podol with the throw in, and it's going to be to Boudreau. 13-9, Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. Over here to Binder. Now over here left side, that's going to be Briley Bombeck, the Shelton product. Now over here right side, that's Boudreau. He's going to put up a three. That's going to be off the back iron, no good, but rebounded by Binder. Offensive rebound. Bombeck now with it. Now over here to Binder. Binder with it, left side. Now working middle, right side. Now back up top to Binder. He's going to try and take a three. Now he's going to try and drive the lane for a layup, and that he's going to get deflected, and that's going to be a missed shot there for Binder, and it's going to go back the other way for Dakota Wesleyan. Neuendorf with it. Now here, Rosenquist. Now over there to Unan. Now it's going to get over here to Oberfeld. Oberfeld with it. He's going to try and work over with it, and he's got it. Oberfeld with it. Oberfeld with the bucket. Over there to Bombeck. Now left side for Hastings. Gets it off to Hendricks. Now hands it off. Over there to Podol with it. That's his first points of the ball game. 15-11. Dakota Wesleyan now with it. That's going to be Stevenson. Gets it back down low. Gets it over there to Oberfeld. Oberfeld with it. Going to go one-on-one. Puts the left-hand hook. No good, but offensive rebound. Still nothing good. Now back up, and that was Union with it. Union with it. He puts it, gets his own rebound after the miss the first time. He puts it back in for two. 17-11. Bedreau with it. Now over here to Hendricks. 8-footer, no good. Tries to pick up his own rebound. And that ball's going to be deflected off HC, and that's going to go out of bounds. It looks like Deron Hall back in the ball game. He's going to come in for Bedreau. And it looks like Gavin Strand into the ball game, the 6'2 senior out of Rapid City. Going to get it off here to Neuendorf. Can bring it up top of the key. Going to work right side. He's going to hand it off to Oberfeld. Now back over here to Stevenson. Stevenson going to try and drive the lane. Nothing there. He's going to get it back outside to Strand. Strand with it. Now back out here to Neuendorf. Now to Stevenson. Back to Neuendorf up top of the key. Neuendorf puts up a three. Puts up no good. That's going to be off the iron. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Maverick Binder. Binder with it. Go over here to Deron Hall. Hall with it. Covered by Oberfeld. Deron Hall is going to get fouled on the to the basket. It's going to be on the floor. And it's going to be called on Oberfeld. Oberfeld with his first personal foul. It's going to be the team's third. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be shot in. It's going to be over here Maverick Binder for three. Off the iron, no good, but almost picked up by Bumbeck. And that's going to go out of play on Dakota Wesleyan. And that's going to be immediate timeout. Immediate timeout. We'll take one with them. Dakota Wesleyan, 17-11. With Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. You're listening to Bronco Basketball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
Mary Lanning picks out people that are going to help support our mission and our values here at Mary Lanning. They want to recruit people that are continue to make us a strong organization and continue to provide that exceptional patient care.
There are people all around me constantly to support me in my personal life, but also in my career. People are always advocating for me to grow. And
two sisters here that believe in Mary Lanning and the mission and values here, and we're going to continue to support this community for as long as we can.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Check it out.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Back out of here at Lynn Farrell Arena, Marcus Metcalf with you. Filling in for Mike Will this afternoon is Mike Will and Jimmy Purcell in the gang. With Mitchell, watch a Hastings College football win. But here we're playing Dakota Wesleyan here on the basketball court as we ready to resume play here as Bombeck now has it. Near the top of the key, hands it off to Hendricks. Hendricks hands it back off here to Maverick Binder near the right side. Binder with it. Gets back to Hendricks at the free throw line. Puts a shot up off the iron. No good. And Riley Bombeck with the put-back dunk. Have some hops, young man. Bombeck, the Shelton product. As Dakota Wesleyan now with it. Almost turns it away. Still almost turned away. It's over here to Union. It's down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now over here to Neuendorf. Gets it back up top. Going to put up a three. It's going to be off the iron. No good. And now with Strand. This crowd loves this. Turnover. 17-13. HC with the ball. HC with it. Hendricks. Now over here to Bedreau. Bedreau with it. Over here, Hendricks now hands it back off to Bedreau. Backs up to Hendricks again. Nice give and take, but just deflected away. It's going to be a turnover. Turnover number 4. Strand with it. Strand now batted up top. Now get it down to Oberfeld. Oberfeld with it in the paint. Now gets it back up top. Gets over here. Try to get over to Stevenson. Nope, he decides to go over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist near the top. Now he gets it off to Riggins. Riggins with it. 7 on the shot clock. He puts a ball. That's going to be an air ball. Be picked up by Oberfeld. He tries to get back up. He gets called, and he's going to get called with the foul, and that's going to be on Deron Hall. Deron Hall with the foul against Rosenquist, on Rosenquist. So, or no, excuse me, that's going to be on Oberfeld. Oberfeld going to be at the line, actually. As I think we might have another clock issue again. If the clock reset or not. So now we're waiting for that. Officials are discussing. As Coach Reardon's wondering if the shot clock should have went off or if it reset. Now we're going to have a full meeting to discuss what's happening here, as why the shot clock decided to go off or didn't go off. As we're going to look at the monitor. But while we have a second, I'm going to give you some scores across college football land. Colorado State and New Mexico tied at 10 apiece after the third quarter. Illinois leading Maryland 14-6 at the halftime. Iowa out in La La Land playing USC 21-13. Iowa with the lead on the road. Virginia leading Duke 17-3. Penn State taking the lead now over Michigan State 14-10. Boston College leading number 16 Georgia Tech 21-14. North Miami all over NC State 24-0. That race is going to start the third quarter. Texas Tech leading Central Florida 38-2. Central Florida only with a safety. Oklahoma leading number 4 Alabama 17-14 at the half. Tennessee all over New Mexico State 21-0. And Wake Forest leading North Carolina Tobacco Road rivalry 7-3. Some games have already gone final today. K-State with the win 14-6 over Oklahoma State. Indiana over Wisconsin 31-7. Arizona over Cincinnati 30-24. Notre Dame leads 37-15 over Pitt on the road. Michigan with a comeback win over Northwestern at Wrigley Field 24-22. Texas A&M with a remarkable comeback, down 28 unanswered points by the Aggies to come back and defeat South Carolina 31-30. LSU without Brian Kelly comes back and beats Arkansas 23-22. Arizona State with a win at home against West Virginia 25-23. Kentucky over Tennessee Tech 42-10. North Texas blows out University of Alabama Birmingham 53-24. Marshall with the 30-18 win over Georgia State. Those are some finals and some scores from earlier today. Got some more to kick off tonight as we get some big matchups going on this evening, including number 10 Texas against number 5 Georgia. That's the big matchup of the evening, as that's primed for a 6:30 kick. We're still waiting for discussion, and I think we got it now. About the clock and looking at the replay here. Got the nice replay system right down in front of us. As it's going to be Oberfeld back at the free throw line, getting ready to shoot 2 shots. Everybody's in place. Oberfeld with it. First shot is up there. Off the back of the iron, no good. First one, no good. One more upcoming for Oberfeld. Next one is up there, and that thing falls through. 1 for 2 from the line. As now Dakota Wesleyan now going to try and press a little bit, as they're going to actually now bring it back. As that's going to be Bedreau with it. Going to be guarded here by Riggins. Over there to Binder. Binder with an hour here to Hendricks. Now back over here to Bedreau, looking left side. He's going to shoot up for a 3. That's going to be off the top of the backboard. That could have been out of bounds, but they didn't call it. That's going to be going back the other way for Dakota Wesleyan. That's going to be Strand with it. Now gets it over here to Rosenquist. Now over here to Riggins. Oberfeld with it, guarded by Hendricks. Hendricks with it. Nice, tough draw, and that's going to be a travel. Oberfeld called with the travel. HC ball. Going to get it into Deron Hall here. I think Deron Hall might give it back. Nope. Yep, he is. Going to get back over here to Bedreau. Bedreau now coming across center court. Work in the middle. You can try and work right side over here to Deron Hall on the wing. Trying to find Hendricks down there, but nope. It looks for Bedreau. Bedreau up top. Now over here to Hall on the right wing. Over there to Hendricks down on the baseline. Going to try and work the middle. Nope. Brings back out to Ron Hall. 3-pointer off the mark. No good. Hall wants a foul call, but didn't get it. As Dakota Wesleyan will now take the ball. Far sideline. Going to bring it up is going to be Rosenquist. Rosenquist with it. Now it's going to get over here to Strand. Strand up top to Stevenson. Stevenson with it. Back over here to Strand. Stevenson now back over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist going to try and work middle. Going to try and right side. Nope, going over here to Stevenson, top of the key. Now over here to Riggins. Now down to Overfeld. Overfeld puts it up. Shot no good. Brought down by Maverick Binder. Now they're going to AC now going the other way. Hall with it. Hall gets it over. Still driving with it. Still driving with it. Hands it back out to Boudreau. Boudreau now with it. Boudreau over here to Hall. Now over here. It's going to be thrown away. That was Simon. Throws the ball away. Turnover number 5. Now we're here to Stevenson. Stevenson now top of the key. Now brings it over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist with it, guarded by Hall. Rosenquist still going to go with it. He loses it. That's going to be turnover. Turnover number 4. Going back the other way is Boudreau. And now he's going to get no foul on the play, and he gets blocked. Going back the other way now is Strand. Over here to right side of Rosenquist. That's going to be a 3-pointer. Beauty. And that's going to be a timeout by Todd Reardon. 3-pointer by Rosenquist. That's going to force Todd Reardon to burn a timeout. 21-13, Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. 6:14 left here in the first half as we're going to have a full timeout. And we'll take one with them. Dakota Wesleyan up 8. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
You are listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Back at Lynn Farrell Arena, Marcus Metcalf with you. 21-13, Dakota Wesleyan with the lead over the Hastings College Broncos with 6:14 left here in the first half of play. As both teams are going to come out of their respective timeouts, Coach Todd Reardon needed to burn a timeout after that last 3-pointer from Randy Rosenquist, as now he has 6 in the ball game. HC trying to hang on here and make sure this thing doesn't get away as we get a streak going here, as they're going to come out of timeout with Duron Hall bringing the ball up the floor. Hall with it. Gets it inside. That's to Parker. Donovan Parker now with it. That's going to be off the iron. No good. Brought down by Dakota Wesleyan. Now it's going to be Neuendorf with it. Neuendorf going the way with it. Going here, right side. Now gets over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist working the right wing. Bring it back out. Brings up to Riggins. Now back up top. Now down here to Morgan. Morgan gets the ball stolen away for the moment. That's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to favor Dakota Wesleyan. Seven seconds left here on the shot clock for Dakota Wesleyan with 5:40 left here in the first half. Looks like we're going to have some sweat on the floor. We got to clean up. The guys diving on the floor. There's Maverick Binder doing the cleanup duties. Now we're getting ready for play. And that's going to be Rosenquist throwing the ball in. He's going to try and find someone. He does. He finds Riggins. Over here to Riggins down to 4 seconds. Neuendorf with it. He's going to try and drive. He's going to put the ball up, and that ball is going to find the bottom of the net. Another buzzer beater for Dakota Wesleyan. 23-13. Now Hall with it, trying to drive it as he's going to get. It's going to be called on the floor. It's going to be called on Stevenson. That's going to be his first personal foul, team's fourth. Call's on the floor, not on the shot. Hall wanted on the shot, but it's going to be on the floor. Hastings with the throw-in. Poto with it. That ball is deflected, and that's going to be a turnover. That's going to be Stevenson with it. He's going to put it up. Good. Stevenson with his first points of the ball game. 25-13. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. Maverick Binder with it, working top of the key. Works it here, right side. He's going to work over here to Simon. Gets it up top. He's going to get over here to Donovan Parker. That's up there and no good. Dakota Wesleyan now going the other way. That's going to go over here to Riggins. And over here to Neuendorf. Neuendorf with it. Now over here to Rosenquist. Now working back down low, and that's going to be Steele Morgan. That's going to be another bucket. His first of the ball game, but mini run here for Dakota Wesleyan. Now they increase their lead to 14. Hall with it as he is fouled on the floor. That's going to go against Neuendorf. Neuendorf with the foul. That's going to be team foul number 5 as we're going to have a media timeout. Media timeout, we'll take one with them. Dakota Wesleyan 27, Hastings 13 as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
What is Mammoth? Excellent question. Mammoth is everything you need it to be. On paper, Mammoth is a modern master build firm dedicated to building the places where passion and community collide. We consult, create, and construct projects of every size. We are makers, movers, machine operators, artists, innovators, competitors, and builders. And there's nothing we can't do together.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Marcus Metcalf back with you here on Extreme Sports. Extreme Sports 2 to be exact, as we had football earlier today. We're on Extreme Sports 2 here this late afternoon, early evening, as the Broncos are trailing the Tigers 27-13 with 4:37 left in this ball game. It should be the last of the media timeouts because they take a media timeout after every 5 minutes. So the only timeouts we would have left is by the coaches. So HC now with the ball. They're going to have it underneath their own basket with Deron Hall. Going to throw the ball in for the Broncos. Hall looking, still looking. Finally finds someone. That's going to be Duke Carey, the redshirt senior out of Colorado Springs. Brings it up here to Maverick Binder. Going to find Carey. Carey with it. Now gets over here to Simon. Now Carey working right side. He's going to get off to Deron Hall. Hall with it. Hall gets it off, trying to find Simon. Simon's got to get the ball off. There's 1 second. Gets over here to Hall. Banks it in. Deron Hall. Deron Hall with his first bucket of the evening. Dakota Wesleyan now with it. Going left side, and that's going to be Morgan. Morgan with the left-handed jumper. That's going to be no good. Brought down by Parker. Hall now with it. Calling out his offense. Going to get over here to Parker. Parker with it over here to Simon. Simon over there now to Maverick Binder. Binder with it. Now over here to Simon. Simon still with it. Picks up his dribble. Gets it off to Carey. Carey going to drive it with the right hand. No good. Picked up there by Riggins. Now going to go here to Neuendorf as he brings up court pretty quick. Now he's going to try and work middle. And now gets it over here to Morgan. Three-pointer off the mark. No good. Brought down there by Parker. Carey with it. Now brings it over here to Simon. Ball almost picked away from Maverick Binder. Deron Hall now with it on the right wing. He's going to try and drive it. He's going to try and draw a foul, but no contact. No good. Foul, almost no foul. No call. Simon with it, down to 6 on the shot clock. Over here to Maverick Binder. He puts up a 3 off the iron, no good. Nice rebound there by Donovan Parker as he gets hacked on the play. As that's going to be a foul on Randy Rosenquist. That's going to be his first. That's going to bring Parker to the free throw line for his chance for his first points of the ball game. Parker, the 6'8 redshirt junior out of St. Louis. First shot up there is good. First shot by Parker is good as he can rate for the ball, and there it is. 27-16 in this ball game. Second shot up there by Parker is good. Perfect 2 for 2 for Donovan Parker. 27-17 brings the Broncos within 10. 2:53 left in this first half. Neuendorf now gets it. Going to bring up center court. Just crosses it now. Bringing it up. Going to go over here to Riggins. Riggins at the top of the key. Guarded by Hendricks. Hendricks going to try and get there. Riggins draws it up there and is going to get the foul. That's going to be probably a foul on Miles Simon, and then it is. That's going to be foul number 2 on Simon. It's going to be team foul number 4. As it's going to be Riggins with it. Riggins with it. First shot is up there and good. His first points of the ball game. Subs coming in. Riggins gets the ball now. Going to try and shoot his second. Ball is up. And it's good. 2 for 2 for Riggins. 29-17 with 2:39 left here in this first half. As Bedreau's now with it. Now gets it off to Owen Wright. Now back over here to Bedreau. Now back over here, Wright. Beats his man for the backdoor cut. Beauty. Owen Wright with his first bucket of the ball game. 29-19, back to 10. Rosenquist with it. Now hands it back off here to Stevenson. Stevenson now to Riggins. Riggins hands it back off here. Rosenquist top of the key. Looks down low. Looking for Morgan. Left hand hook. No good. That's going to be brought down by HC. Bedreau with it. Trying to work middle. Go over here to Maverick Binder. Now back up here to Bedreau. Top 3 at the top of the key. Off the back of the iron. No good. Picked up by Riley Bombeck. And he does save it. Back over here to Maverick Binder for 3 on the left wing. No good. Rebounded by Neuendorf. And that's going to be a foul on Bombeck. Bombeck tried to get for the steal. And he gets caught with a foul. First personal foul. Team's 5th. As we're going to have a timeout here. Called by Dakota Wesleyan and Sam Nicholson. We'll take one with them. HC trailing 29-19 to Dakota Wesleyan. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. You'll be back with more coverage of college basketball here on Extreme Sports.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
Let's get back to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
Back with you here at Linfield Arena. Marcus Metcalf with you. As Dakota Wesleyan out of the timeout. Gets it over here to Neuendorf. Neuendorf with it. That ball gets deflected off Bombeck and then go out of play. Minute 35 left here in this first half as Tigers have a 29-19 lead. It's going to be brought in here to Rosenquist. Going to throw the ball and going to get over here to Neuendorf. Neuendorf going to try and drive on Deron Hall. Passes out here to Riggins. Riggins now toward top of the key. Now it's going to be right side to Rosenquist for 3. Beauty. Rosenquist with his third three-pointer of the ball game. He has 9. Ball's going to be deflected, and that's going to be off of HC Bronco, and that's going to be a turnover. Turnover number 7 in the ball game for the Broncos. Now they're going to try and work right side. It's going to be coming off the right near side. Neuendorf with it. Now working right side. Going to go over here to Rosenquist. Going to hand it back off here to Riggins. Now back up here to Rosenquist. Up top of the key. Now back to Riggins. Now to Neuendorf, right side. Working middle. Going to try and drive the middle. Nothing there. Down to 10 seconds on the game, on the shot clock. Rosenquist with it. down to 6. Rosenquist stops his dribble, gets it down to Morgan, and good. Steele Morgan with the second bucket of the ball game. Now he has 4. 34-19 with 35 seconds remaining. He's over here to Polo with it. Gets over here to Duron Hall. Hall with it, trying to direct traffic. Hall going to try and go up with it, and he gets hacked on the play. He's going to get called on Neuendorf. That's going to be his second. Team 7th. That's going to be going to the line for Duron Hall. He's going to shoot 2 shots. His first free throw attempts of the ball game. First one is up, and that's going to be off the iron, no good. Subs come into the ball game, and that's going to be Binder, and that's going to be Micah Hendricks back into the ball game. Hendricks, the 6'4" redshirt sophomore out of Glenville. Hall with the ball now. He's going to put it up second shot. And that ball is up there and good. So 1 for 2 for Duron Hall at the line. Shot clock's off, down to 15 seconds. Tigers with a 34-20 lead. Over here, Rosenquist down to 5 seconds. Rosenquist going to try and take the last shot here, and he does. Going to go off the iron, no good. Picked up by Bombeck, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So Dakota Wesleyan up 14 at the half, 34-20. We will come back with the halftime numbers and some more scores around this great country of ours with college football, maybe some college basketball go along with it. And we'll come back with some stats and more of that right after this.
I feel like from the time we were young, the golden rule was always something with being sisters in our house. They would always say, treat your sister how you want to be treated. And sometimes we did better at that than others, but
it only seemed right. You know, we both knew that we wanted to live close to family. And so we both chose to come back to Hastings. We have our families close. We have each other. We get to raise our kids together. And we both live in the community of Hastings. Mary Lanning picks out people that are going to help support our mission and our values here at Mary Lanning. They do. They want to recruit people that are continue to make us a strong organization and continue to provide that exceptional patient care.
There are people all around me constantly to support me in my personal life, but also in my career. People are always advocating for me to grow and to learn.
We're 2 sisters here that believe in Mary Lanning and the mission and values here, and we're going to continue to support this community for as long as we can.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student-athletes.
Let's get back to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
Some first half numbers here for both teams. As for Dakota Wesleyan, it goes like this. Easton Neuendorf leading all scorers with 12. He is 5 for 7 from the floor, 1 from 3 from downtown, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Randy Rosenquist has 9 points. He is 3 for 6 from the field, 3 from 3 from downtown. That's his lone points of the ball game. As Steele Morgan has 4 points, he is 2 for 5 from the field. Anthony Riggins, Tyson Stevenson, and Andrew Unin with 2 points apiece. Noah Oberfeld with 3. The Tigers have shot 40.5% from the floor, 36% from 3-point, and shot a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. As for HC, the leading scorer is Ben Bedreau. He has 5 points. He is 2 for 9 from the floor, 1 for 4 from the 3-point line. Duron Hall has 3 points. He is 1 for 3 from the floor, 0 for 1 from downtown, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Owen Wright has 2 points. He is 1 for 2 in the ball game from the floor. as Riley Bumback has 2. Eli Podol has 2. Micah Hendricks has 4 points. He is 2 for 5 from the floor. Parker has 2 points. He is 0 for 2 from the floor, but 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Total field goal percentage for HC in the first half, only 25% shooting, 9.1% from three-point range, and 100% from the free throw line, as the Broncos were going to go 3 for 3 in that ballgame. We'll come back. We'll give you some more halftime scores and some scores around the country as you are listening to Hastings College basketball here on the Extreme Sports Network.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sundays special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
I became the manager about 1.5 years ago. Now what I get to do is, as the manager, I get to support my nurses and continue to help them grow and develop into fantastic nurses that give exceptional care. The favorite part about my job is being able to round with those patients and hear how great my nurses are. They say, oh, so-and-so is great, and talk about the great care that they are providing to them. I just love the impact that nursing can make. That's why we do this job. You know, it's for those positive outcomes. It's for those miracle stories. It's for the relationships that you build and the heartache that you feel for these families, but yet the triumphs that they have at the end. And they get to hold their baby because of the care that we provided here. And that's just incredible to me. And that's the whole reason I became a nurse. Mary Lanning Healthcare. Your care, our inspiration.
For all of your professional, residential, and commercial cleaning services, call the trusted experts at B&B Cleaning Pros of Hastings. They have been in business for over 4 years, delivering professional services one clean at a time. Reclaim your time and enjoy a healthier, fresher home with a call to B&B Cleaning Pros. Their meticulous cleaning professionals handle everything from routine upkeep to intensive deep cleans, tailored perfectly to your schedule and needs. They focus on kitchens, bathrooms, high traffic areas, dust removal, and floor care. Give them a call at 402-519-4602. Stop in at 123 North Lexington in Hastings, or visit them at bnbcleaningpros.com.
I'm John Butler, Funeral Director and Owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the Advanced Funeral Planning Specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Let's get back to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
Marcus Metcalf back with you inside Lynn Farrell Arena as we have halftime here between Dakota Wesleyan and Hastings College as the Tigers lead the Broncos 34-20. I'll give you some scores here across the country. As New Mexico leads Colorado State 20-16 in that ball game. Missouri State leads UTEP 31-24. Illinois up on Maryland 21-6. USC is getting ready to punch in a score here from against Iowa as they're down to the Iowa 1-yard line. They trail 21-19. Virginia blowing out Duke on the road 31-3 in that contest. Penn State and Michigan State still at 14-10 in that one. Boston College still leading number 16 ranked Georgia Tech, but Georgia Tech is driving down to the BC 10-yard line. Miami all over North Carolina State 34-0. Western Kentucky leading Middle Tennessee 28-23. Texas Tech leading UCF 41-9. Alabama now takes the lead over Oklahoma 21-20 with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tennessee up 21-3 at half against New Mexico State. Wake Forest in the Tobacco Road rivalry with North Carolina 14-3. Liberty leads Florida International 21-14. This has been the halftime show. We will come back for some more second half action with the Broncos trailing 34-20.
The halftime show has been brought to you by Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963. Stay tuned. The second half is coming up on your exclusive home for Bronco Sports, Extreme Sports.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Let's get back to Hastings basketball on Extreme Sports.
Marcus Metcalf back with you here on Extreme Sports. We get ready to start the second half here as HC will have the ball to start the second half. Getting over here to Rosenquist, working right side. Back inside, now back out to Miles. Now back over to Binder. Now over here to Hall. Three-pointer, beauty. Deron Hall with a three-pointer to kick off the first or second half for HC. Dakota now, Wesleyan now with it. Now working left side, and that's going to be a foul on Hall. It's going to be a foul on Deron Hall. He's going to be hit on the arm. That's going to be a throw-in now for on the baseline for Randy Rosenquist and Dakota Wesleyan. Waiting for it. Now he gets it in. Now working here left side. Now it's over here to Riggins. Now over here to Neuendorf. Neuendorf with it. Now working off Hall. Hall gives him a body. No call, but Neuendorf makes the bucket anyway. Neuendorf continuing his great night. Back up to 13. Simon with it. Now over here to the right side to Boudreau. Now over here to Simon. Simon working left baseline. And work in the middle. Back. Brings back out to Maverick Binder for three. Got it. Maverick Binder with a three. 36-26. Riggins with it now for Dakota Wesleyan. Getting guarded there by Wright. Stevenson now hands it off to Neuendorf. Neuendorf getting guarded by Hall. Great defense by Hall. Wanted to travel, didn't get it. Shot back up there by Morgan. Up twice, no good. That's going to be a rebound there for HC. Binder going to try and drive it. Nope, nothing there. He's going to get back out here to Boudreau. Nothing there, no good. That's going to be a foul on the floor, and that's going to go against HC. That foul call is going to get called on Owen Wright. That's his second personal foul, team second. As Dakota Wesleyan now will bring the ball in from my left to my right. It's me, Neuendorf with it. Bring it up half court. Hands it back off to Stevenson. Stevenson now with it, driving the lane. Brings it back. Finds Neuendorf top of the key. Neuendorf now brings it back down to, now going back left side. That's Riggins with a three off the iron. No good. Rebounded there by Morgan. Stevenson now with a three. Got it. Three-pointer for Tyson Stevenson. That's his point. That's his fifth point in the ball game. He's got a 3 and a 2 to his credit. HC now with it, almost deflected away by Riggins. Boudreau with it, still with it, and that's going to be a moving screen. We're going to call Miles Simon with a moving screen. That's his third personal foul. That's the team's third. Dakota Wesleyan now bringing it back up the court. Back up here. Gets over here, Riggins. Riggins going to try and drive baseline. Try and draw a foul, and no good. But picked up here by HC and Deron Hall. Deron Hall now with it, working right side. He's going to try and drive the paint. Get contact and one. Counting in the foul for Deron Hall. As that foul is going to be called on Neuendorf. That's his third. That's his third foul of the ball game. So a few players here in a little bit of foul trouble as they picked up their third foul. So now Deron Hall going to try and complete the three-point play and see if he can cut the Tiger lead back down to 10. Shot is up there off the iron, no good. 39-28. Tigers with the lead. The ball was almost nearly stolen by Deron Hall, but he stepped on the end line, and that's going to be out of play, and that's going to be Dakota Wesleyan ball. Throw in here. Finally does. Gets it up here to Riggins. Riggins at the top of the key. Now gets it over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist with it. Now back down to Morgan. Now back up top to Reagan. Swinging it back over for Stevenson for three. That's going to be an air ball picked up by Maverick Binder. Now the Broncos going to go the other way. Gets up here to back over here to Riley Bombeck. Now back to Hall. Hall with it, trying to look for someone. Nobody there. Now back to the right-hand side. That's Maverick Binder working baseline. Nope, and that's going to be to Bedreau. Bedreau with it. Now we're to Binder right side. Three-pointer off the iron. No good. Bombeck almost with the rebound, but it's going to go to Dakota Wesleyan. 5-on-3 three-pointer there by Glenn. It's going to be no good. Three-pointer now for Maverick Binder. Beauty. Another three for Maverick Binder. That's his second three-pointer of the ball game. He has 6 points. Over there, Rosenquist. Now bring it back down here to Morgan. And that's going to be a foul. It's going to be called on Binder. That's only his first. Team's fourth. Dakota Wesleyan now will bring it underneath their own basket. Still waiting for a chance, and they do. Gets it down over here to Stevenson. Stevenson with it, top of the key. Getting for a screen. Does. Gets it down. Now it's over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist down to Morgan. Morgan trying to drive it in. Brings it back out. Bringing out here to Rosenquist. Three-pointer off the iron. No good. Brought down by Deron Hall. Now going back up top. Over here to Maverick Binder on the back the other way. Binder trying to draw contact. He does and can't get it to go. Drew contact. That's going to be a foul on Reagan. That's only his first foul, but that's going to be the team's second. So Maverick Binder is going to go to the free throw line for the first time here tonight. See if they can cut from the lead down to 8, down to 6, as it's 39-31. Binder at the line. First ball up there, as we off the iron, no good. Binder now. Second shot up there, good. 7 points down in the ball game for Maverick Binder, the Auburn product. Rosenquist now going to bring up the ball up the floor for Dakota Wesleyan.
This sound is processed by StereoTool. Go to stereotool.com.
Riggins brings back up the key to Stevenson. Stevenson with it, going to work left side. He's going to bring it back, he's working off Riley Bombeck. Back up here to Riggins. Riggins going to try and drive it, nothing there. Picks up his dribble. Back over here, right side, left side to Stevenson. Left side, Stevenson driving. It's going to be not on the floor. It's going to be on the shot. It's going to be on Binder. No, it's going to be on Hendricks. That's going to be his first. And that's going to be Stevenson going to the line. First shot is up. Stevenson, 2 points in the first half, 4 points here in the second half, 6 points altogether. Second shot is up there and it's off the iron, no good. 1 for 2 that time. Bring back down to HC, down 40-32 with about 15 minutes left. And that's going to be Bedreau going for a drive. He was hacked on the play, but no call, and that ball is going to go off Maverick Binder, and that's going to be Dakota Wesleyan ball. Nope, they're going to say it's off Dakota Wesleyan. Pointed at Maverick Binder, but I think he couldn't at the other guy. So HC with the ball, bring it up top. That's Hendricks now near half court. Hands it off to Deron Hall. Now he'll work it up to the top of the key. Over here to Riley Bombeck, working left side. Back over here now, Bombeck. Now to Maverick Binder. Trying to work off a couple screens from Bombeck. Nothing there. Gets backside. Nice look to Bombeck down in the lane. Beauty. Riley Bombeck with the nice backdoor cut with the left-handed layup. That's going to be down to 6 now for HC as Broncos bench is trying to get them going now. And now it's going to be Stevenson with it for Dakota Wesleyan. Almost a foul on Maverick Binder, no call. That's now back up top for Stevenson for a 3. Beauty. Tyson Stevenson with his 9th point of the ball game. Binder with it. Working right side. That's going to be for Ben Bedreau in the right corner. Got it. Ben Bedreau with it. That's his 8th point of the ball game. His first bucket of the second half. Down to 6, 43-37. Back up top. Now working right side. That's going to be Nernquist. Now working down low to Morgan. That's going to be a foul. As that ball goes out of play, and that's going to be a immediate timeout. We'll take one with them. 43-37. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead as we have immediate timeout. You are listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball here on Extreme Sports 2.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Let's get back to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
Marcus Metcalf back with you here inside Lynn Farrell Arena as the Broncos trail the Tigers 43-37 with 13:49 left here in this ball game. Broncos are making a little bit of a rally. They're down 13.5. They cut it down to 6. Now with Dakota Wesleyan now getting the inbound here on the baseline. Gets it in. Gets it over here to Stevenson, over here to Riggins. Riggins working right side, 12-footer, beauty. Anthony Riggins with his first bucket of the ball game. 45-37. Over here left side here now to Deron Hall. Gets over to Hendricks. Now back over to Deron Hall. He's going to try and drive it as he gets stuffed by the backboard. That's going to be no good. Now Dakota Wesleyan going the other way with it. Bombeck tries to pick that up, but nothing there as Bombeck gets shoved off by Riggins. No call, and that's going to be a bucket for Riggins. 47-37, back up to 10. Pedro with it, go over here to Hendricks, now back over here to Maverick Binder. Binder over here to Riley Bombeck. He's going to try and put up a three-pointer off the iron, no good. Brought down by Rosenquist. Rosenquist now hands it off here to Morgan. Back over here to Rosenquist, top of the key. Now he's going to try and look for Strand, and he does. He's going to get over here to Rosenquist. Now going here to the corner of Stevenson. Now you can get down low to Morgan. That's going to be a travel. Only the 5th turnover for Dak West in this ball game. He had 4 in the first half. That's all. Kind of a cleaner game. Only 6 turnovers for HC in that first half. So kind of a cleaner ball game in terms of turnovers are concerned. Deron Hall now with it, right side. Over here to Hendricks, looking for the right side. That's going to be nothing but air. Picked up there by Riggins. Now over here left side, that's Neuendorf. Now hands it off here to Stevenson. Stevenson now with it, top of the key. Now gets over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist working on the right wing, trying to try and find Stevenson in the cut of the back door. Beauty. Timeout, HC. What a nice look from Rosenquist to Stevenson. That's going to bring the lead up to 49-37. As we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. Media timeout, sounds like. So 49-37. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead with them. You're listening to Hastings College basketball here on Extreme Sports.
At High Street Insurance and Financial Services, we are agents of change. We believe life is full of new opportunities, and we guide you forward with strength and confidence so together we can build stronger, more resilient communities, illuminating the path ahead, where opportunities are always within reach. We do it for all our futures. High Street Insurance and Financial Services, located at 3606 Cimarron Plaza, Suite 280 in Hastings.
Did someone say ice cream? It's time to chill out this summer and make your favorite Dairylicious dream come true. Whether you are craving ice cream, yogurt, cottage cheese, tangy dips, or all of the above, Highland is bringing the savings to satisfy those cravings guilt-free. Visit HighlandDairy.com to scoop up coupons, try new recipes, and spin for a chance to win fun prizes. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Marcus Metcalf back with you here on Extreme Sports. Riley Bumback now with it. Out of the timeout, now it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be back to Dakota Wesleyan now. They got in their own front court. Get over here to Rosenquist, now working right side. Now back over to Rosenquist, now back over to Neuendorf, working the left side. He can try and get a screen from Morgan, and he does. Back over here to Riggins. Riggins going to try and drive, and as he shoves off big time, and that's going to be an offensive foul. That was a shove off, and he don't think so, but it certainly was. The second personal foul. Team's second. That's going to be HC now with it. That's Bombeck. Bombeck with it. Working left side. Going to get over here to the right side to Simon. It's going to be off the line. No good, but picked up by Bombeck. Over here to Deron Hall. Back over here on the left side, or the right side. That's Bedreau. Picks it up. Over here, Deron Hall. Free throw line. Good. Deron Hall with it. That's his 7th point of the second half. Dakota Wesleyan now with it. That's going to be Rosenquist. Drives the lane. Got it. Randy Rosenquist, excuse me. Bedreau with it. Now looks over here to Simon, and he almost loses it. Back up here to Bombeck, right side. Back over here to middle to Bedreau. Now over here to left side, wing to Deron Hall. Hall now going to drive it. Riggins swings it back out over here to Riley Bombeck, and he steps on the base on the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be another HC turnover. Eli Podol now in the ball game, the sophomore out of Franklin, Wisconsin. Dakota Wesleyan now will bring it in on the far side, bring it from my left to my right. As it can get over here to Neuendorf. Now he's going to try and look underneath the Rosenquist. Had it, but it's taken away. Dakota Wesleyan with a second turnover. Oh, now we're bringing it to Deron Hall for HC. He's going to try and look left side. He's going to go over here to Maverick Binder. Three-pointer off the line, no good. Brought down by Stevenson for Dakota Wesleyan. They're going to now go the other way with it. Over here to Stevenson, right wing. Now he's going to go underneath. Going to go over here to Morgan as that ball gets stolen away. Back-to-back turnovers for Dakota Wesleyan. Binder with it. Now going to look up here to try and look for Bedreau, and he does. Bedreau working right wing. Now over here to Miles. Now over here right side, Binder. A little 8-footer, got it. Maverick Binder with his 9th point of the ball game. All 9 of them coming here in the second half. Dakota Wesleyan now with it. Rosenquist now over here to Morgan. Morgan now bringing it over here to Neuendorf. Neuendorf with it. Now he's going to work right side to Morgan. Fakes a 3. Neuendorf now with it. Guarded by Deron Hall. Morgan with it. Getting guarded. And that ball's going to be deflected away. 3 straight turnovers for Dakota Wesleyan. And as Bedreau's going to go back with it for 8C, he's going to bring it up for a layup. Got it. Ben Bedreau with it. He now has 10 in the ball game. Leads the Broncos in points with 10. Wesleyan now with it. That's going to be Morgan as he gets fouled on the play. As that's going to be called on Miles Simon. That's going to be his 4th. Team 6th. As Morgan was hacked. As that's going to be a media timeout. So media timeout, we'll take one with them. 51-43. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead over the Broncos as with 8:46 left in the ball game, as the Broncos trail by 8 here at Lynn Farrell Arena.
Did someone say ice cream? It's time to chill out this summer and make your favorite Dairylicious dream come true. Whether you are craving cream, yogurt, cottage cheese, tangy dips, or all of the above, Highland is bringing the savings to satisfy those cravings guilt-free. Visit highlanddairy.com/savings to scoop up coupons, try new recipes, and spin for a chance to win fun prizes. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
This is Patrick Mahomes, and you are listening to Extreme Sports.
Marcus Metcalf in here with you, back on your Extreme Sports Network, as I'm filling in for Mike Will this afternoon, or I would say early evening now, as the sun, I'm sure, has gone down by now. It's pitch black outside. Mike Will was on the road up in Mitchell, South Dakota, watched the Hastings College football team end the season on a high note with a win over at Dakota Wesleyan in Mitchell, South Dakota. So they'll end their season 5-5. Now Steele Morgan going to the line for Dakota Wesleyan, shooting 2 shots. First shot for Morgan's going to be up there and good. That's his first point of the second half for Morgan. Brings the lead back up to 9. See if he can bring it back up to 10. Second shot for Morgan is going to be up there and good. So 2 for 2 on that time for Steele Morgan. That's his 6th point of the ball game. 53-43. Maverick Binder with it. He's going to try and drive lane. Hands it back out to Deron Hall for a 3-pointer. Just short. Picked up there by Dakota Wesleyan and Neuendorf. And then he's going to pick that up and he's going to bring it back the other way. 8:27 remaining here in the second half. Neuendorf with it, working the offense, going over here to Riggins. Back over here to Rosenquist. Back over here to Riggins. Puts up a 3-pointer. No good. As there's got bodies going all over the place. Picked up by HC. And I think we got some sweat on the floor. There's going to pick up. That was a body. But nope, everybody's up. HC now with it. Over there to Hendricks. Hendricks working baseline. He's going to try and drive it in. He's going to put up the left-hander. No good. So that's going to be brought down by Morgan. Morgan's going to go straight down here to Neuendorf, and he's going to try and fake it. He wasn't there. It's going to be a foul on Neuendorf, and that's going to be his 4th. He thought he was in the circle, which would never been a charge. We might look at this because they were really adamant if he was in that half circle, then that can't be a charge against Neuendorf. And I think they are going to. Well, they're at least going to discuss about it. Coach Sam Nicholson was very adamant that he thinks that he was in the half circle. So we're going to have a discussion here. So we're going to go, we are going to go to the monitor and see if he was in the, going to be in the circle or not. So the play is under review. Broncos trail 53-43 here in this contest. Broncos shooting a little better in the second half here. Maverick Binder has 9 points in the second half, 9 points for the game actually. Deron Hall has 7 of his 10 points here in the second half. Ben Bedreau has scored 5 points apiece in each half. Riley Bumback has 4 points. He has 2 points in each half. So a little better shooting for HC is for Dakota Wesleyan. Tyson Stevenson has 9 points to lead the scorers in the second half, or at least for Dakota Wesleyan, I should say. Anthony Riggins has 4 points this second half, and then Neuendorf, Rosenquist, and Morgan each have 2 points apiece. As they're still waiting on confirmation and waiting to see if this is going to get overturned or not. Oh, what a night. What a beautiful couple of days it's been here in Central Nebraska from mid-November. Last night we had some football action. We had Sandy Creek advance to the second consecutive state championship. We will have that on the airwaves going on not this Monday, the following Monday, the Monday of Thanksgiving week, inside Memorial Stadium, as Mike Will and us and the gang here at Extreme Sports will call that game between Sandy Creek and Crofton, who upset the number 1 seeded Shelby Rising City So now the Crofton Warriors and Sandy Creek will play for the Class D1 state championship a week from Monday. So excited about that here on the network. And then we'll also have some Hastings College basketball all season long, as well as some high school sports. So winter sports kind of winding down, and winter sports season is here, ladies and gentlemen. It don't feel like it outside, but it sure is here. And it looks like they're going to keep the call on the field, or on the field, call on the court as it stands, and it's going to be charged as a foul on Neuendorf, so that's going to be his fourth. As now HC will pick up the ball here as they're going to go with it. Then get over here to the right side. That's going to be Podol. Now it can be over here to Bedreau. Bedreau gets blocked there by Riggins, as that was blocked. Nice block by Riggins. Now bringing up the court is Rosenquist, being blocked by Podol here. Now over here to Stevenson. Stevenson with it. Now over here to the right side to Strand, and as he hands it off to Steele Morgan, and he finds it. Backdoor cut by Steele Morgan, and that's going to be another basket for Dakota Wesleyan. Now it's 55-43. As Dakota Wesleyan bench is now fired up. Drawn Hall now with it, top of the key, driving down the lane, good. Tyson Stevenson going to get called with the foul, but Drawn Hall is going to pick up his second and one of the night. See if Duran can put this baby in, cut this baby down to single digits. As we're down to the final 6:59 here in this ball game. Free throw up there by Duran Hall, and it's good. So 3-point play, cuts it down to 9. See if HC has any gas left in his tank to cut this lead down even further and maybe take the lead. Rosequist with it. Siren is still in his near court. Gets it across. Now working right side. Finds his teammate. Now working Stevenson. Now over here to Strand, but he turns the ball over. It's going to be a turnover number 5 for Dakota Wesleyan. Now over here to Drawn Hall. Right side over here down to Hendricks, and that's going to be a block. That's going to get called on Steele Morgan. That should be his second. They say that's foul number 3. As should have been a 1-on-1, but because they're already in 5 personals. Nope, no call, but that's going to be drive there by Bedreau and nothing doing. As that ball is going to be deflected away as Riggins with it. It's going to get over here to Morgan. Morgan with it. Gets it over here to Rosenquist. Rosenquist being guarded by Bedreau. Now over here, right side, or now the middle, or the top of the key. That's Rosenquist. 3-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound made by Morgan. Puts it back up and in. Steele Morgan with points down in the second half. 10 in the ball game. Brings it back to 57-46. Binder with it. Tries to drive baseline. Nothing there. Brings up Drawn Hall at top of the key. Gets the screen from Hendricks. Hendricks now look for Hendricks, and that ball gets stolen and deflected away. Dakota Wesleyan now with it. Now working their left side. That's going to be Morgan, top of the key. Still waiting. Now he's going to finally drive, and he's going to get fouled on the play and didn't fall. That's going to be a foul called on Micah Heinrichs there on the call, on the foul. And that's going to be his second team foul, team 7th. Yeah, it's going to be Steele Morgan going to the line here for the Tigers. First shot up there by Morgan's going to be up there. Trails off the iron, but it falls through, and it's good. Second free throw coming up from Morgan's with some subs coming in the ball game for HC. Oop. As we had some late changing around down there in the paint. Now we should be ready to go. It's going to be Morgan again at the line. Second free throw is going to be up there, and it's going to be good. 2 for 2 again for Morgan. 12 points now for Morgan. As now Dakota Wesleyan people are now on their feet. Bombeck with it. top of the key. Now looks over here to Maverick Binder. Maverick Binder puts up a three. Beauty. As Binder puts down a three, and now we're going to have a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout here as Todd Raritan burns timeout. We'll take one with them. 59-49. Or no, excuse me, a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. Tigers lead the Broncos by 10 here inside Lynn Farrell Arena.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Hi, this is Terry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Marcus Metcalf back with you inside Lynn Farrell Arena as we had a timeout here called by Todd Reardon. Now we get some more discussion going on about as we're discussing here about how many timeouts does HC have left, and it sounds like so they determine on how many timeouts Hastings College has. As we're looking to see how many timeouts, and we're doing discussion here about media timeouts and scheduled timeouts and how much the length should be. As I know Coach Reardon called a timeout, so they're wondering if that's going to count as a media timeout or if that's going to be charge HC a timeout. That's what the discussion is all about. As Coach Reardon's looking on, and so is Coach Nicholson. Down to 4:59 here in this second half. Shows 4:59 left in the game. Tigers lead the Broncos 59-49. As we're still waiting on discussion in this ball game, Dak West has put some points up on the board here in this second half with Reagan scoring 4, Nurendorf and Rosenquist with 2 apiece. Morgan has 8 in the second half, and Stevenson has 9. So kind of a mixed bag here for Dakota Wesleyan as they're spreading the ball around. For HC, Maverick Binder has 12 points in the second half, 12 points in the ball game. Duron Hall has 10 points. Ben Bedreau has 5 points, 10 in the ball game. As Duron Hall has 13 total in the ball game. As we're still waiting on clarification. Down to the final 5 minutes here in this contest. That 5:42 Central Time here in Hastings. That grill of mine is sounding pretty good right now, what I'm going to be cooking tonight, but that's a story for another day. As now we get back into play here. It's going to be Rosenquist with it. HC's going to bring the press, and he almost travels, but he gets it off. Gets to Stevenson. Stevenson with it, top of the key. HC now with the pressing pretty hard now. Here comes the screen, gets it. Rosenquist with it, gets over to Stevenson. Stevenson looking down low, going down low to Morgan. Morgan back up top here to Stevenson. Three-pointer off the iron, no good. Picked up by Riley Bumbeck, and that's going to go back the other way. Duron Hall with it. Maverick Binder with a 3 off the iron, no good. It's going to be Rosenquist now with it. 4:15 remaining here as Bombeck's going to get called with the foul. That's going to be his second. And now it's going to be a 1-and-1 situation as the team fouls have reached that point. More subs into the ball game now. It looks like that's going to be Simon and Bedreau back in the ball game. So now it's going to be Podol and Owen Wright. It's going to be Anthony Riggins at the free throw line. The 6'5 senior out of Carthage, Texas. Puts the first one up. Good. Second one going to be on the way here from Riggins. He has 7 points in the ball game, looking for his 8th. Next one's up there, good. 8 points now in the ball game for Riggins, 6 in this half. See with it. Go to Simon, trying to look for someone. Finally does. That's going to be Bedreau. That's going to be down here to Riley Bombeck. Bombeck with it. Someone goes down to Simon. Simon driving the lane is going to be throwing up the layup. Going to be no good. Brought down by Riggins. Neuendorf with it. Now brings it over here to Rosenquist. Now over here to Stevenson. Neuendorf. Still has it. Now top of key finds Stevenson. Stevenson's going to try to put up a three-pointer off the iron. No good. Picked up here by Maverick Binder. It's over here to Bedreau. Working up court. Bedreau with it, being pressed. Now gets it away. Over here to Maverick Binder, working left wing. Now driving to the inside of the lane. The shot too hard. The off the mark. Now go Westland with it, bringing to the near court here in front of me. Brings it across. As they're going to try and choose the clock off, but they have a 12-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Riggins with it. Now getting over here to Morgan. Now to Stevenson. Now over here to Neuenquist. Now over here to Morgan for three. Got it. Steele Morgan with this tonight. 64 points for Dakota Westland. 64-49. Hall with it. Tries to find a jumper. He got it. That's his best shot of the evening. Neuendorf with it. Getting pressed by Duron Hall as he's going to... Nice pressure there by Duron Hall, and that's going to be a turnover on Dakota Wesleyan. That's going to be their 6th of this half. Hall going to throw it in over here to Bedreau. Bedreau with it. Over here to Duron Hall. Hall with it. Hall going to try and get some help from Simon, but ball deflected away, but picked up by Bombeck. Bombeck with it. Over here to Duron Hall. Hall gets a screen from Bombeck. Hall is going to go for a layup. Easy. Beauty. Duron Hall with back-to-back buckets. Cut it down to 11. Minute 50 remaining. Neuendorf with it. Neuendorf, right side. We're over here to the right side. That's going to be Stevenson. Puts it off the iron, no good, but picked up here by Neuendorf, and he's just going to try and waste clock. That's what he's going to do. Yep, he could have had a layup, but he decided to take it back out. As it's going to be, nice easy look from Neuendorf to Morgan as that was a backdoor. Nobody was there. That's going to be an easy 2 points for Morgan. Now 66-53 down to the minute 15 remaining. Maverick Binder now with it. Now he's going to look over here to Duron Hall with it as he gets hacked on the way driving. And that's going to be a foul on Rosenquist. That's going to only be a second. It's going to be team foul number 7. That's going to be 1-and-1. Duron Hall now going to the line here for HC. First shot up there. Good. Down to 12. See if he can cut it to 11 with a minute 11 remaining in the ball game. Hall Second shot's going to be up there. Good. And we're going to have a timeout. Sam Nicholson and Dakota Wesleyan wants to call a timeout. We'll take one with them. Minute 11 remaining. 66-55. Dakota Wesleyan with the lead. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Hastings College basketball here on Extreme Sports.
Barry Anstein, President, 5 Points Bank of Hastings. On behalf of our shareholders, directors, and staff, I would like to thank all of our great customers for helping us become the fastest growing bank in Hastings. I would also like to invite everyone in the Hastings area to stop in and visit with one of our bankers and learn how we can be your bank for the long run. Locally owned, locally managed, 5 Points Bank, the better bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Out of timeout here as Dakota Wesleyan's getting ready to throw a ball in that from Tyson Stevenson, and he does. Tigers lead by 11, 66-55. It's going to be Rosenquist with it, trying to find someone in the front court, and he finally Stevenson with it as Hastings College put on the press with Bombeck and Maverick Binder, but they able to escape it. As Neuendorf was able to escape, maybe. Nope, that ball is going to be jump ball. That's going to be a jump ball called on. That's going to be in favor of Dakota Wesleyan. Get some wipe off the floor here. So alternating possession still in possession of Dakota Wesleyan. 50.4 remaining here in the ball game. As it's going to be Rosenquist with it. It's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be in favor of HC. HC now going to throw the ball in as they trail by 11. Not going to hold on. Now they are. Deron Hall with it. Hall bringing up the front court. He's going to try and drive. Now he brings back to the left side to Pedro. A three-pointer, no good. Brought down by Bombeck. Gets over here to Maverick Binder as they're in crunch time now. Pedro with it. Puts up another three. Off the back iron, no good. Almost brought down by Bombeck, but it's brought down by Rosenquist. And that's going to be a foul. And that's going to be a foul on Deron Hall. That's his third personal. 19th foul. Dakota Wesleyan's going to come out of this thing with a victory. They're going to start off the GPAC season 1-0 and then drop the Broncos to 0-1. After the game concludes, we'll give you the final half stats and some last-minute thoughts here before we get off the air tonight. I appreciate you guys listening to Extreme Sports 2 and exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball as the first shot up there by Rosenquist is good. Rosenquist now gets the ball. Second shot up there by Rosenquist is good. 2 for 2. As it's now a 68-55 lead for Dakota Wesleyan. And that ball, as Maverick Binder tries to drive the lane, and he steps out of bounds. 17.2 seconds remain here in the first half, or the game. And Todd Raritan's going to call off the dogs here. As they're just going to get across half court, and he has Neuendorf going to bring it across, and that's going to be your ball game. Dakota Wesleyan going to come home with a victory, 68-55 with the win over HC. Broncos drop to 0-1. Tigers go to 1-0 in the conference. We will be right back with post-game stats and final thoughts before we get off the air tonight. You've been listening to Hastings College basketball here on Extreme Sports.
I became the manager about 1.5 years ago. Now what I get to do is, as the manager, I get to support my nurses and continue to help them grow and develop into fantastic nurses that give exceptional care. The favorite part about my job is being able to round with those patients and hear how great my nurses are. They say, oh, so-and-so is great, and talk about the great care that they are providing to them. I just love the impact that nursing can make. That's why we do this job. You know, it's for those positive outcomes. It's for those miracle stories. It's for the relationships that you build and the heartache that you feel for these families, but yet the triumphs that they have at the end. And they get to hold their baby because of the care that we provided here. And that's just incredible to me. And that's the whole reason I became a nurse. Mary Lanning Healthcare. Your care, our inspiration.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Check it out.
The Bronco Postgame Show is brought to you by Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning, in business since 1984.
Marcus Metcalf back with you for the postgame show as the Broncos fall to the Dakota Wesleyan Tigers 68-55 here in this ball game. I'll give you some final numbers here in the ball game. Start off with the Dakota Wesleyan Tigers. Steele Morgan leading the way with all scores with 22 points. He was 8 for 13 from the floor, 2 for 3 from 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Randy Rosenquist had 13 points. He was 4 for 9 from the floor, 3 for 5 for 3-point range, 2 for 2 at the line. Easton Neuendorf with 12 points as he was 5 for 7 from the floor, 1 for 3 from 3-point range, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Tyson Stevenson and Anthony Riggins each with 8 points. Noah Oberfeld with 3, and Andrew Unin with 2. As the Tigers was able to shoot 49% from the floor in this ballgame. It was tough sledding there for HC as they were able to stop the Dakota Wesleyan offense. Three-point totals, still only 33% for Dakota Wesleyan, and almost nearly 93% from the free throw line. That's pretty good numbers. If you win a lot of ball games if you can do that. If you can shoot almost 50% from the floor and 93% from the free throw line. As for HC, leading scorer of the night for the Broncos was Deron Hall, 19 points. He was 7 for 11 from the field, 1 for 3 for downtown free throw line. Maverick Binder with 12 points, 4 for 14 from the floor, 3 for 11 from 3-point range, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Ben Bedreau with 10 points, 4 for 16 from the floor, 2 for 7 from 3-point range. Riley Bumbeck with 4, Micah Heinrichs with 4, and then Owen Wright, Eli Podol, and Donovan Parker each with 2 points apiece. For HC, it's kind of a struggling night here tonight as they only shot 35% from the floor tonight. Three-point percentage not as good either, 24%, kind of a struggle. Free throw percentage, they only shot 70% as they were 3 for 4 in the first half, 4 for 6 in the second half. Dakota Wesleyan outscored them 34-20 in the first half, and then Hastings actually outscored them in the second half 35-34, but it was nowhere near close enough as the Tigers come out of the victory 68-55. Well, that's going to wrap up here our broadcast here for this evening. It's actually the last home broadcast for a while for this Hastings College team, as we won't have home game at least until first part of December, as the team will be on the road for a while until after Thanksgiving. But Mike will be back on the call here next time these guys will have a game, as Mike will hopefully enjoyed his last call for football season for Hastings College side anyways, with a win against Dakota Wesleyan up in Mitchell, South Dakota. So he'll be back with you the next time we'll be on the air next Wednesday at Doane, as he will follow the Broncos over there to Crete. For my right-hand man, Tyson Veronica, who's not here with me this evening, for my boss, Mike Will, our IT guy, Shane Will, I'm Marcus Metcalf. I'm going to wish you a pleasant good evening from Linfield Arena as the Broncos get a split here tonight with Dakota Wesleyan.
The Bronco Postgame Show has been brought to you by Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings, Kearney, and Lincoln. Hastings College Basketball is an exclusive presentation of Extreme Sports.